You meanie to me. You a meanie to me. Yeah? You call me a homie. Not cool. I swear, I think I have some sort of autism. Like, possibly autism.
Yeet.
I think I have autism. Oh, hey guys.
Eliminated yeet.
Hello, Mark. I didn't say anything to you, actually. Mork, 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 mork. Alright, so Nashville's in. Tampa's in.
Feels bad,
No, they're
man.
not.
About to get destroyed by Niels.
Who's the third person in? It says there's 3 people, but there's only 2 people. Alright, let's do Nashville first. Actually, here's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna sim, slow sim, and then I'm gonna go to game 3. 1-0 Vancouver. Goal from Wayne Gretzky. 2-0 Vancouver. Power play goal, Wayne Gretzky. Third period. 5-0 Vancouver. Goals from Shea Weber, Bo Horvat, and Elias Pettersson. Don't ever tell me to shut up, woman. Five-nothing win for Vancouver in game 1. Very cool. Game 2.
No more woman 2020.
Yes.
Cool.
1-0 after 1. Alex, you follow. 1-0 Vancouver. Still. Third period. 2-2. We're going to overtime. Gallagher scored for Predators. Yafalo scored his second. And then Kuznetsov scored. Oh, fuck! We're good. I just had a stroke. Alright, overtime. Let's watch overtime just because. Start game. Mark.
Yafalo scores his second. Oh fuck.
Hey, Carissa. Mork says no more woman 2020. She didn't say anything back. Unfortunate. Oh yeah, I'm supposed to be commentating, aren't I? Okay. Power play Nashville. To start overtime. Johnny Gaudreau carries it in. He's knocked down. Hughes spins one ahead to Weber, and Weber will backhand clear it out. Played out, intercepted Pettersson. Pettersson's knocked down. Hall plays it over to Gaudreau. Back to Hall. Hall drops
It
back to
wouldn't matter
Hamilton.
if she did say
Hamilton.
anything back. Her
Goudreau
opinion
down
doesn't
low
matter.
shot.
She's a woman.
Side by Mark. Mork says doesn't matter if you respond or not because you're a woman and your opinion doesn't matter. Carissa, I love you. Shh, don't tell Mork. And Renee will freeze a loose puck with 17-12 left in overtime.
There's a reason the 13th Amendment
Shot
came
from the
before
point,
the
turned aside by
19th.
Renee. Hamilton finds Voracek. Voracek carries it in wide. Takes it around behind Markstrom. Banks one to the point, it's intercepted. Power play has been over for a little while now. The Canucks take it into the offensive zone. Top of the circle, knocked off the puck, regathers in the corner. To Foley. Plays it up front, shot, scores! And the Canucks take it in overtime. 3-2, and they have a 2-0 lead in the series here in the Western Conference Final.
Okay, fuck off.
Toffoli puts it out front on the dot, and a blast, I believe, from Wayne Gretzky. Yep, Wayne Gretzky.
Who has been starting?
Bar down. Rene's been starting.
Fuck Pekka.
Do you want me to play Price then?
Starred Price.
Alright, chill. Third star, Josh Anderson, 2 assists. Second star, Alex Ufalo, 2 goals. And first star, Jacob Markstrom, 44 saves on 46 shots. Yes, babe? What? Mork, pick a number 1 through 3. I'm indecisive. I'm sorry.
Three.
Mark says 3. Carissa says thanks. She said okay, but I have to show my husband respect. How are the Rangers doing? Hold on, I'll check on the Rangers. Oh, fuck Florida. Florida's eliminated. What does it matter? What, babe? Oh.
Notice how he shows his husband respect, lol.
I have to more. I have to show you respect. Rangers are down 2-0 in the Capital Series.
Emoji
4-1 and then
flushed
3-2.
face.
Yike. Emoji blush face. Alright, game 3. Vancouver. Nashville. Nashville looking to take a 3-0 series lead over the Predators. The Predators look to win their first game at home to bring the series back within 1. Chris, a prediction. Who wins? Vancouver or Nashville? Okay, thank you. She said yes. I don't know how to feel about it. Alright. Oh, fuck. I was supposed to put Renee in, wasn't I? Hold up.
A Price.
I mean, yeah, Price. Whatever. Shut the fuck up, Spencer.
Ye.
Oh, fuck. Alright. Game 3 in Bridgestone Arena in Nashville. The first game in Nashville of the series. And Gretzky won it back to Hughes to open it for Vancouver. Hughes gets it through to Foley, who finds Ovechkin. And Ovechkin tries to dangle through traffic but can't get through. Now it's Kuznetsov taking it the other way for Nashville. Kuznetsov dangles to the outside, plays it across to the point Hamilton, who plays it to Hall, to Ekholm, back to Hamilton, shot, stopped with a glove by Markstrom with 18:22 left in the first. Oh yeah, Rene has been pulled. Excellent. Offensive zone face-off now for Nashville. It'll be tied up and won by Vancouver, and Ovechkin will take it up by himself. Ovi dumps it in deep. Picked up along the boards by Matthias Ekholm. He'll look to break it out. He sends it across to Hamilton, back to Ekholm. To Gaudreau, who clears but cannot find a pass, and now it's Gretzky for the Canucks. Plays it up along the boards to Toffoli. Toffoli takes it to the corner. Curls back to the point Gretzky. Shot blocked in front by his own teammate. Loose puck carried by Kuznetsov, who's knocked down along the boards. Regathered by Ovechkin. A shot stopped by Price. Picked up in the corner. Ovechkin plays it to Gretzky, who gets hammered, but he's able to send it back to the point. Shot from Pettersson from the slot. It's gloved by Price, and he'll freeze with 15:15 left here in the first. Alex Ovechkin with an excellent opportunity here, just under the top of the circle, but Price gets his pad on it. And now an offensive zone faceoff for the Canucks. They win it back. Edler, who's decked, and now it's Schmaltz taking it the other way for Nashville. Cuts to the neutral zone, then cuts wide towards the boards, enters the offensive zone, finds Teravainen to Provorov. Shot scores! Provorov sneaks it past Markstrom, and it's 1-0 Nashville. It's his second goal of the playoffs, and it comes from defenseman Ivan Provorov, who puts it under the arm of Jacob Markstrom for the opening goal of Game 3 at home.
Thank fuck.
Good thing Markstrom sucks when we actually watch the games live. Center ice faceoff following the Nashville goal, which was assisted by Teravainen and Nick Schmaltz. It'll be dumped in by Nashville. Gathered in now is Giroux. Chips it ahead to Sagan. His pass is intercepted by Forsberg. Forsberg knocked down as he tries to enter the zone. Pettersson plays it back. Now it's Giroux. Claude Giroux cuts into the offensive zone. Cutting through the circle. Finds Sagan. Sagan looks for a lane. Finds Pettersson. Across shot. Scores!
I wet Dimus.
And Claude Giroux buries it past Carey Price. And it's even at 1, his 4th of the postseason.
Fuck off. Game 1. Vancouver leads 2-0. Damn FR. Washington leads NYR 2-0.
JT Miller, wraparound attempt, backhand on the rebound, turned aside by Price. Loose puck, digging away at it at the side of the net. Provorov plays it to the boys' veranda, and now Lee through the middle. Anders Lee spun off the puck, but Voracek gathers it. Plays it looking towards the slot, intercepted to Horvat. On his backhand, plays it to Hurdle. Back to Horvat, he has the step. Shot stopped by Price. It was a 2-on-1 with JT Miller, but Horvat
Damn,
elects
so
to
my
shoot, and
bracket
Price
might be
gloves it
right, lol.
and freezes play with 9:43 left in the first. Huh? Okay. Offensive zone face-off for the Canucks. It's tied up and won by the Predators, and now it's Marcus Johansson who plays it back to TJ Brody. Right back up ice to Marcus Johansson. Cuts wide, then through the circle. Plays it back towards the point. Down low, Gusev in the middle. Shot deflected. Stopped by Markstrom. He'll freeze with 8:39 left in the first. Offensive zone face-off now for the Predators. It'll be won back by the Canucks, however. Played through the middle, now it's Doughty. Backhands one to Hughes. And now it's Arturi Lehkonen. Hammered along the boards. Johansson plays it across now Severson to Gusev. Up the boards to Gallagher. Gallagher with 7.5 to go in the first. Cuts in. Stops, curls back, finds Severson at the point. Slap shot, deflected again, but Markstrom stops with the blocker and freezes with 6:51 left in the first period of play here in Game 3. There's the hit along the boards on Arturi Lehkonen. Offensive zone face-off now for the Predators. And it'll be won back again by the Canucks. In the corner, it's Hughes, who plays it through to Giroux. Now across ice, here's Sagan. Enters the zone, looks to dump it in as he's knocked down. Ekholm picks up the loose puck. Plays it back into his own goalie, then to Severson, and then Schmaltz forced to clear. Teravainen plays it all the way back to Ekholm, who has space, and he'll take it. Ekholm cuts through the dot, curls back, looks for an option, finds Teravainen at the point. Teravainen cuts into the corner. Decked along the boards, and it'll be cleared by the Canucks. It's Tyler Sagan. Sagan dangles to the boards, plays it through the middle to Giroux, who's just knocked off the puck. Ekholm plays it up to Forsberg, who clears it with a pass to Teravainen. Teravainen slows down, looks for an option, doesn't have one, dumps it in deep. Battle for it, comes out, scores! Schmaltz from behind the net, he wins a battle off the dump in and then centers it. And it's Philip Forsberg who scores to make it a 2-1 lead for the Predators here in Game 3. Off a one-timer from the slot. Not sure what Quinn Hughes was thinking there. He did have coverage on Forsberg, and then he skated right past him, opening up the passing lane for Schmaltz, making it too easy. And with just under 3.5 to go, it is 2-1 Predators as they look to make it a 2-1 series lead. 2-1 series instead of a 3-0 series lead for the Canucks. A massive hit on Kuznetsov there. The Predators retain possession. Brody finds Kuznetsov as he enters the offensive zone, then pickpocketed. Now it's Ovechkin. Cutting through, it's Edler. Edler cuts wide, stops at the top of the circle. Finds a man, shot, stopped by the blocker of Price. Loose puck, Ovechkin has it, plays it through to Weber. Weber down low, Ovechkin. To Toffoli. Ovechkin walks out front, stopped. Severson plays it ahead, here's Kuznetsov. Kuznetsov drops it back over, to Gaudreau, but Kuznetsov lost his balance and fell forward. It'll be an offsides. There's the hit that I was talking about on Kuznetsov. It came at the hands of Alex Ovechkin. Neutral zone faceoff won by the Predators. 3 seconds left. Last chance. Dangles shot stopped by Markstrom. Rebound pushed wide, and that'll do it for the first here in Game 3. The Canucks lead the series 2-0. The Predators look to take one here at home in Game 3. Ovechkin had a couple of good looks here in the first, but failed to beat Carey Price. And here's the goal that gave the Predators the lead, the one-timer from Philip Forsberg from the slot that beat Markstrom glove side. And that's how we got to where we are, 2-1 lead for the Nashville Predators. Shots 9-6 in favor of the Canucks. Hits even at 7, face-off 7-3 in favor of the Canucks. Hey yo, Mork, where you at? Opening face-off in the second period, one back to Quinn Hughes, played it across to Gretzky. Penalty upcoming as Ovechkin has a lane, and it's stopped by Price.
Still
and a power
here,
play
just playing chill
now
myself
for the Canucks. There's the hit on Quinn Hughes, the penalty. I believe it was interference, as he took out 2 players in that sequence.
Gotcha.
Offensive zone face-off to start the power play. Face-off tied up and won by the Canucks. Played across, backhand, one on net. Another chance, another rebound pushed wide. Gretzky plays it to Weber. Down low Gretzky, played behind the net, but it's intercepted Brody, and now it's Gallagher who clears. Canucks power play looks to reset. Weber with a stretch pass to Gretzky. Gretzky centers it to Seguin, now to Pettersson. Pettersson cuts to the circle, fires one, stopped by the blocker of Price, played across now Gallagher, and he'll clear it out. And the Canucks power play must reset again. 1:25 left on the Canucks power play. Doughty finds Gretzky. Gretzky plays it across Pettersson. Pettersson toe drags, cuts wide. Slap shot blocked. Picked up by Brody. Plays it to Vrana. And Vrana will take it himself. Cuts to the neutral zone. To the corner. Plays it all the way back. It's intercepted by Pettersson. Pettersson one-on-one going the other way. Pettersson curls back. Finds Seguin. Shot blocked. Rebound loose. Provorov has it. Finds Vrana up ice. And Vrana will carry it out with under a minute left on the Vancouver power play. One-timer pushed wide. Weber finds Gretzky in the middle. Gretzky will clear. Sends it across now Tyler Seguin. Seguin to Pettersson. Slap shot. Stop. Rebound loose. Gretzky can't bury it. Still loose, and it'll finally be cleared. And Doughty finds Weber. 32 seconds left on the Canucks power play. Here's Doughty. Doughty finds Pettersson down low. Chance stopped. Back to the point. Scores! A blast from Drew Doughty at the top of the circle. His first of the postseason. It's a big one as the Canucks tie the game here on the power play.
W.
Exits the box with his head down. A lot of chaos there in front of the net, but it was settled down behind the net and centered for a blast. Did you say something? Oh. No, Ovechkin blasts one off the post. Rebound gathered by Hamilton, plays it along the boards to Hall. Hall dangles, looks for an option, can't get it there. Hughes will reset for the Canucks. Now it's Doughty with 16.5 to go here in the second. Now it's Hughes, takes it into the offensive zone, finds Tyler Toffoli. Toffoli takes it to the corner. He's crushed along the boards, but he finds, and his pass is intercepted by Taylor Hall. He takes it the other way for the Predators to the dot, shot blocked aside by Markstrom. Ovechkin up ice to Hurdle. He's knocked down as he tried to enter the zone. Now Ekholm plays it along to Kuznetsov. Right back to Ekholm. He'll clear it himself, then plays it across now Gaudreau. Johnny Gaudreau through the circle to the corner, plays it behind the net. Out front now. One-timer scores! Johnny Gaudreau. Beautiful passing there from the Predators. And it's 3-2. His third of the postseason and first of this game. Good work behind the net. Leads to a center pass that's sent right back across to Gaudreau, and he buries it. He wasn't going to miss from there with that much space. And just like that, the Predators reclaim their lead here at home in Bridgestone Arena. Center is face-off taken by the Predators, but it is offsides. Horvat finds JT Miller. Miller fires one, gloved by Price, and he'll freeze with 13:12 left. Offensive zone face-off now for the Canucks as they look to tie the game back up. It's one back to Edler. Edler cuts to the dot. Looked for an option, he was crushed. Now it's sent up to Gallagher. Gallagher enters the offensive zone for the Predators. Pass is intercepted by Josh Anderson, and Arturi Lehkonen will dump it in deep. Damon Severson finds Gallagher. Gallagher to Marcus Johansson. He has space. Looks to cut through the middle. He's tripped by Edler. And we're going to head to the power play for Nashville with 11:24 left here in the second period. Alexander Edler looked for a poke check at the wrong time, and he takes out Marcus Johansson's skates. And he heads to the box for a tripping. Power play now in Nashville as they have a 3-2 lead. They'll look to extend it here a little over halfway through the second. Shot scores immediately off the draw. Dougie Hamilton rips it past Markstrom. And it's 4-2, Dougie Hamilton's second goal of the postseason. And it's now a 4-2 lead for the Predators here in Game 3 as they look to make the series 2-1 and have a chance to tie the series at home in Game 4. And a short stay in the penalty box for Alex Edler, as all it takes is a Schmaltz face-off win and a quick shot from Hamilton as he walks in through the slot, and he beats Markstrom high, glove side. Actually, it wasn't really high glove side, it was kind of like middle of the net, but whatever, you get the point. .11:21 left in the second. It's a 4-2 lead for the Nashville Predators, and it's one back on the center ice face-off to Ekholm. Ekholm on his backhand plays it to Forsberg. Forsberg looks to center it, gets it right back, still loose, digging at it. Markstrom finally freezes. Dangerous there for the Canucks. And an offensive zone faceoff follows for the Predators, and they'll win it back. Here's Ekholm walking in, got slashed in the hand, and it's another power play for the Predators with 10:20 left here in the second. And they'll look to extend their lead even further, as they currently have a 2-goal lead here, 4-2. They scored right off the ensuing draw on the power play earlier. Can they do it again as Tyler Toffoli goes to the box for slashing? The Canucks win it back, and Weber clears. So they will not score within the first 3 seconds of the power play this time. Forsberg, stretch past Johnny Gaudreau, and Gaudreau is flattened. Bahal picks up the loose puck. Can't find a clean entry. Forsberg settles it. Now it's Gaudreau, who looks to shoot one, but it's blocked to the corner, and Hughes will clear. Hamilton settles it down. Now it's Gaudreau. Gaudreau cuts all the way across, then gains the offensive zone. Dangles, cuts to the middle, drops it back to Hamilton. Finds Taylor Hall. Shot. Gloved by Markstrom, and he'll freeze with 9:41 left here in the second and 1:21 left in the Nashville power play. And here's the hit earlier from Elias Pettersson on Johnny Gaudreau. Two smaller players collide there in the neutral zone. Offensive zone face-up for the Predators is one back. Gallagher plays it across Provorov, shot right into his own teammate. Another chance, stopped by Markstrom with a blocker, and up into the protective netting it goes. We'll get a whistle, and another offensive zone face-off for the Predators. 9.5 left here in the second. 1:16 left on the Nashville power play. It's one back. Provorov takes it in, then drops it back to Voracek. One-timer shot stopped by Markstrom. Picked up, and it'll be cleared as far as Gallagher will allow. He plays it up now. Voracek to Schmaltz. Schmaltz finds a lane, takes it, looks to center it. It's intercepted by Edler, and Edler will play it to Horvat, and he'll take it himself. Plays it across Gretzky. Shot stopped by Price. Picked up in the corner again by Gretzky off his own rebound. Battle for it. Horvat comes out with it, and he's knocked off the puck by Price. Now Provorov takes it around his own net, and they'll reset the power play with 35 seconds left. Casey along the boards, out front shot, scores! And another power play goal for Nashville, and it's another one-timer from the slot. And it's Ivan Provorov with his second of the game and third total in the playoffs. And it's 5-2 now for Nashville.
Oof, GGS.
Good shot there, top corner there. Past the glove again of this time it was past the blocker of Markstrom, not the glove. And with just under 9 minutes left, the Predators have a 3-goal lead. And it was on the back of 2 power play goals here in the second. Edler played across to Pettersson, gets it right back as the puck was bouncing, and Price makes the save. 8:10 left in the second. We'll get another offensive zone faceoff, this time for the Vancouver Canucks. Claude Giroux will take it against Nick Schmaltz. And Schmaltz tied it up, but Sagan got across to get the win for the Canucks. Sagan plays it back to the point, intercepted, and now it's Forsberg. Forsberg plays it through to Teravainen. Now to Schmaltz. Schmaltz down low Forsberg. Forsberg takes it back out front, plays it down low to Schmaltz. Gets knocked off the puck, and it'll be cleared. And now it's Sagan cutting through the neutral zone for the Canucks. Slows down, waits, looks for an option, and then he's knocked down by Hamilton. Hamilton plays it across now Provorov through the middle, and now Schmaltz. Schmaltz cuts wide, stops, Can't find any space, and the Canucks will break it back out again. Anderson plays it back, walking in, shot stopped by Price on the follow shot, and he'll freeze with 5:08 left here in the second. Provorov scored the first goal this game, and he also scored the last goal for the Predators, which made it 5-2. He's going to look for a third to make it a hat trick here tonight, and to put an exclamation point on this game, but first, they need to stay ahead. Now to follow, walking up front, jamming at it, side of the net, turned aside by Price. Kuznetsov finds Hall. Hall plays it across, it's intercepted. Anderson. He'll carry it in himself. To the corner, out front, stopped. Price scores! On the rebound, it's Alex Iafallo. He had a 2-goal game in Game 2. He gets one now, his third of the playoffs. And the rebound found him. He's able to gather it on his backhand and just squeeze it in at an odd angle past Price at the side of the net. And now it's 5-3. They're back within 2, with plenty of time still left in this game. 3:33 left in the second. Face-off one back by the Predators, and Hall will dump it in deep. Gathered behind the net now, and played along the boards to Gretzky. Gretzky can't clear it. Hamilton to Gaudreau, looking back, and it's blocked. Kuznetsov to Severson.
I was in on Iafallo too.
Out front, and it's broken up. And now to Foley. Plays it back, and now it's Ovechkin. Ovechkin across to Gretzky. Gretzky, toe drag, shot blocked. To the corner, he'll pick up his own rebound.
Man is killing
Takes it around
me.
behind the net to Doughty. Doughty settles it down. Plays it down low to Gretzky, who has it. Walks out front, shot goes just wide. Settled down now by Toffoli. Out front, Gretzky, another chance, puts it wide again. Predators look to clear. It's Severson. Severson, under pressure, able to spin off. And he finds Vrana. Vrana finds Voracek up ice. Plays it to the middle now. Severson, shot, stopped, rebound, scores! Evgeny Kuznetsov. And they get their 3-goal lead right back. 6-3. Kuznetsov, his 6th goal of the playoffs with about 4 seconds left in this period. Markstrom made a stand-up save on the initial shot, though in hindsight he may
What the fuck, Markstrom?
have done better going down. There it is, there's the reaction. As Kuznetsov comes right through, clean for that rebound. Markstrom couldn't get down in time to stop it. Provorov fires one on net, stopped by Markstrom, and that will do it for the second period. The score is 6-3 Nashville, as they refuse to give Vancouver any sort of momentum, scoring immediately after each Canuck goal so far in this one. 2 power play goals has been the difference maker through 2 periods for the Predators, as that gave them their 3-goal lead. Hamilton with one of those goals, the first one, and then the last goal coming at even strength was a rebound goal scored by Evgeny Kuznetsov, and that's what makes it 6-3 heading into the third period. The Canucks lead 2-0 in the series, and they look to extend it to 3-0 series lead with a chance to head to the Stanley Cup Finals, but Nashville is making it a very difficult task. Shots are 24-17 in favor of Vancouver, hits 17-13 in favor of Nashville, face-off 16-11 in favor of Vancouver. 6 goals on 17 shots for the Predators. Not the best day for Jacob Markstrom after looking like the Vezina caliber goalie that we came to know in the regular season over the last couple of games. In fact, in Game 2, he had 44 saves on 46 shots, and then he follows that up on the road with 11 saves on 17 shots thus far. Center ice face-off to open up the third period between Wayne Gretzky and Evgeny Kuznetsov, and it's one back by Gretzky. Hughes plays it back to Gretzky through the middle. Doughty. Doughty will carry it himself, and then he's knocked off the puck. Ekholm gathers it, finds Hall. Hall cuts to the neutral zone along the boards. To the corner. Knocked off the puck, gathers it back into the middle. Shot stopped by Markstrom with a glove, and he'll freeze with 18:34 left here in the third. Kuznetsov and Hall, 4th and 5th in the postseason to this point in total scoring. Offensive zone faceoff for the Predators is one back by Gretzky again in the Canucks, and Hughes finds Ovechkin, plays it back, now it's Toffoli. Toffoli, plays it to Ovechkin, right back to Toffoli, shot stopped by Price, and he'll freeze with 17:48 to go here in the third. Taylor Hall, after that offensive zone draw, was the one who laid the hit on that Canucks defenseman. I believe it was Drew Doughty. Offensive zone face-up now for the Canucks. It'll be tied up and won by the Predators, and now Taylor Hall cuts his way through, then cuts back wide, finds Gaudreau, right back Hall, shot stopped by Markstrom, and he'll gather the rebound in and freeze with 17:04 left here in the third. The Predators remain up by 3, and they look to bring the series within 1 game instead of going down 3 games to none. Offensive zone faceoff is instead won back by the Canucks in their own end. Seguin plays it all the way across to Pettersson. Pettersson's pass is blocked but ends up finding Weber's stick. Quick passing, they gain entry. Now it's Pettersson, dangles to the outside, cuts back, finds a man in the middle, scores! Claude Giroux, what a play to enter the offensive zone, and then Pettersson, good job cutting wide, finding space, and then putting it in the spot where only Claude Giroux can get it. It's the second goal of the game, his 5th of the playoffs, and it brings it back within 2. What a bomb as he walks in on Price, and it's 6-4. That one just beating Carey Price blocker side, but realistically he had no chance of getting there in time based on how hard the shot was and where it came from. Sunrise faceoff following the goal, won back by the Predators, but it's taken up by Edler, and now Pettersson. Pettersson has Giroux in the middle, intercepted by Hamilton. Played it to the boards now, Forsberg, and he'll dump it in deep, and a race for it, settled down by Edler, makes a move again around Teravainen to Seguin. Now it's Giroux. Claude Giroux, 2 goals already, cuts right through the top of the slot. Shea Weber, a blast from the point, goes wide. Pettersson settles it down behind the net, kicks it around, but it's intercepted Forsberg. Battle for it, Schmaltz comes out with it. His pass, however, is broken up, and a race for it. It's got getting there first, and now it's Weber. Down low Edler to Pettersson, back to Edler. He'll dump it in deep. Pettersson's there, gathers it. Claude Giroux slow to get up. Backhands one in tight, a big save by Price. Taking the round now out front, intercepted. And now it'll be cleared by the Predators, and it's Matthias Ekholm. He'll dump it in deep. Settled down behind the net now. It's Weber. Lost control of it for a moment, then plays it through to Hurdle. Hurdle throws it across to Seguin. Then it's intercepted, and now sent up ice to Anders Lee. And we have an upcoming penalty coming up against the Canucks. Glides through. Plays it back to the point Provorov. Provorov back to Lee. Lee to the middle. A shot stopped by Markstrom. And the third power play opportunity on the night for the Nashville Predators. They've scored on both of the previous power plays. They'll look to do so again and extend their lead back to 3. It was a hooking penalty on slashing penalty on Tomas Hurdle. Offensive zone face-off for the Predators. Tied up in 1, but given right back to Weber, who plays it across to Hughes. He'll bank one out to Horvat. Horvat cutting through the middle. They're going to have to be aggressive here on the penalty kill, as it's halfway through the third period and they're down by 2 and they can't afford giving up another goal. Hughes a shot from the point, rebound loose, battle for it. Horvat comes out with it, plays it back to the point now. Weber to Gretzky, his pass broken up, but he regathers it. Then he finds Edler, back to Weber, blast blocked, rebound Gretzky, chance turned aside by Price, played around behind the Predators net, picked up Kuznetsov, plays it all the way across, and now back here's Taylor Hall. He has space in front of him, plays it to Gaudreau, shot blocker aside by Markstrom. Played across now, Gaudreau out front, scores! And it's 7-4. The Predators power play dominant here, as they're now 3 for 3 tonight here in Game 3. And it's Evgeny Kuznetsov, his 2nd of the game, 7th of the playoffs. Another one-timer for the Predators. They're just working real well behind the net and setting up great passing plays. Easy goals for the guys who've scored so far tonight for them. That's another example as it's Kuznetsov. Hall got knocked down, but he was able to play it across to Gaudreau, and Gaudreau did the rest.
I'm going to need to switch up my PK lines.
You think so, Niels? I mean, maybe. Sunrise face-off following the Predators' goal. Tied up in 1. Voracek skates it all the way back to his own zone, then plays it up to Anders Lee. Anders Lee finds Jacob Vrana, now to Voracek. Voracek cuts in, stops, plays it back to Anders Lee. Down low, scores! Jacob Vrana, with 8:22 left, makes it 8-4. as the Predators are trying to run away with this game. It's his first goal of the postseason. That one, a little bit of a softie, as Anders Lee just kind of centers it. Doesn't get a whole lot on it, but it did slip 5-hole on Markstrom. And after a 44 save effort in Game 2, Markstrom looks lost. It's like a completely different goalie.
What is going on?
And Markstrom's getting pulled, and Thatcher Demko will get a net for the remainder of this game. Unsurprising, as he's given up 8 goals so far, with 8:22 left here in the third. And it'll be won by the Predators on the ensuing faceoff, and now Voracek plays it across Vrana, down low Lee, Anders Lee, looking for space, still in the middle, finds a man at the point, shot blocked, loose. Doughty turns it over right in front of Demko, and a chance for Vrana is stopped, with 7:16 left here in the third. Evgeny Kuznetsov looking for a hat trick, though I'm sure he's happy with where his team currently is. Offensive zone faceoff for the Predators, tied up and won by the Canucks instead. Now it's Anderson. He'll play it out to Arturi Lehkonen. Lehkonen gains the offensive zone, slows down, plays it across Iafallo. Shot stopped by Price, rebound loose. Severson has it, and he'll find Vrana. Vrana carries it himself, gets decked, but he finds Voracek to Lee, back to the point. Severson walks in, shot, goes just wide. Hughes gathers it in the corner, plays it to Doughty, banks one out, now Ovechkin. To the middle, here's Gretzky. And Gretzky tried a little too much before entering the offensive zone, and it leads to an offsides with 5:14 left here in Game 3. And here's the hit by Vrana. I thought it was going to show the hit on Vrana. And a neutral zone faceoff following the offsides. And it is won back by Gretzky. Gostisbehere plays it through to Gretzky, back to Ovechkin. Ovechkin plays it across to Foley, walks in, shot, stopped, rebound loose, still loose, and is cleared by the Predators. And now Schmaltz, with 4:20 left, carries it in along the boards, plays it across, Severson, shot stopped by the glove of Demko, and he'll freeze with under 4 minutes left here in the third. Offensive zone faceoff now for the Predators with under 4 minutes left. Instead, it's won back by Gretzky, played through to Colin Miller, and Colin Miller on his backhand plays it to Gretzky. Now across to Foley. Toe drag, shot, stopped by Price, and he'll freeze with 3:10 left.
Niels, are you gonna start Demko next game?
Offensive zone faceoff now for the Canucks. It's Drew, he'll win it back to JT Miller. Shot scores, Elias Pettersson, and it's 8-5 with just under 3 minutes left.
I might, to be honest.
Off the faceoff, Colin Miller finds Elias Pettersson. He rips it past the
The
glove
offense is playing
of
great.
Pecorine.
Brew.
And it is now 8-5.
Gonna mess WD pairs PK lines.
Center ice faceoff after the Canucks goal is won back, and now it's Colin Miller. With 2.5 left, Miller in the corner plays it to Pettersson. Pettersson plays it back to the point now. Gostisbehere out front. Colin Miller scores! And they're back within 2 with 2:03 left here in the third. And it's 8-6. It's his third of the postseason.
Brew.
Another goal right over the glove of Carey Price. Center ice faceoff following another Canucks goal. And it's won back by the Predators this time. Played now Hamilton. Intercepted pass, but it gets through to Kuznetsov. Kuznetsov plays through the middle. Goudreau shot stopped by Demko. Rebound saved. And he'll freeze with 1:12 left. The Canucks are down by 2 with just a little over a minute left here in Game 3. Wayne Gretzky leads all players in goals. Elias Pettersson there at 4th. And I believe it was JT Miller at 10th. Anyway, the offense is on face-off, one back by Kuznetsov. Here's Ekholm to Hall. Shot, gloved by Demko with 55 seconds left, and he'll freeze once more. Scores 8-6 Predators. The Canucks scored 2 quick goals to get back within 2. However, with under a minute left, it'll be very difficult to tie this thing up. But anything's possible. Toffoli curls up ice. He finds Gretzky. Gretzky plays it across now Ovechkin. Demko heads to the bench. Ovechkin plays it through the middle. Hughes, shot, stopped by Price, rebound loose, picked up Gaudreau. He finds Kuznetsov. Kuznetsov carries it in. Played now to Hall. Taylor Hall with an empty net. Missed the net wide. Settled down now Hughes. Plays it to the boards now Ovechkin. Ovechkin up ice. Here's Toffoli. Toffoli cuts wide. Slows down. Looks for an option. Finds Doughty. Walks in. Plays it back to Hughes. Down low. Chance. At the side of the net. Stopped by Price. And Hamilton comes away. Finds Gaudreau. Up ice. Dangles knocked down to the ice, and it's offsides on the Predators as Gaudreau is slow to get up with 20.3 seconds left. There's the hit from Doughty. Barely clipped Gaudreau. Not sure why he fell the way he did. 20.3 seconds left here in the third. Faceoff is tied up and won by the Canucks, but Provorov and the Predators take it back as Forsberg is steamrolled. In the corner now, here's Weber. Shea Weber takes it up himself. 10 seconds left. Demko back to the bench. Weber. As the fans start a countdown. Gretzky to Weber. Plays it back to Gretzky. Shot. Blocked. And Schmaltz will clear, and that will do it here for Game 3. The Canucks lead the series 2-1, but the Predators make things extremely difficult as they take home Game 3 at home. And in Game 4, they'll look to even the series back up at 2.
Well, alright Kyle, can I mess with lines?
No.
Damn.
I'll allow it. I'm just messing with you. Duke says I can do it. Third star of this game, Claude Giroux. He had 2 goals and an assist in a losing effort. Second star, Elias Pettersson. He had a goal and 3 assists for 4 points in a losing effort. And your first star was Yevgeny Kuznetsov.
4,
He had 2 goals and an
3.
assist for 3 points. Shots were 37-27 in favor of Vancouver. Hits 29-21 in favor of Nashville.
8 goals on 2 7 shots.
25-19.
LOL.
Let's sim up to Game 4 and see how the Rangers are doing.
Well, alright, yes, so.
The Rangers won Game 3
Pairs
in
PP and
overtime.
PK lines.
They were down 2-0 after 2, losing 4-1 in Game 1, 3-2 in Game 2. But then on the road, they win 4-3 in OT to make the series 2-1.
Ooh, we have a series.
What do you want?
Ow. Miller Doughty.
What?
Miller leads the team in.
I guess so.
Edler Hughes. Plus minus.
Yes, I know what you said, Niels.
And Ghost Doughty.
What do you want on the power play?
Swap Petty and Seguin.
Seguin.
Plus minus is an irrelevant stat.
Not in EA.
Put Hughes in for Hurdle.
Anything else?
Then put Weber Hughes on the top pair and Doughty Ghost.
Wait.
One time eights.
Yeah. What? What? Hi.
Swap Gretz and Miller.
I miss you too. I'm almost done. What do you mean Gretz and Miller? What?
Then swap Gretz and Giroux on 4-man PP.
On the... Oh. I love you. I know, I'm almost done. I promise. Is that it, Niels?
Miller for Hughes. Colin.
Anything
Good
else?
God Niels. Text to speech is lagging.
Anything else?
Sick. Then start Demko.
Demko has 1 win in 4 games, the 777 save percentage, and a 448 goals against average. Markstrom has an 897 save percentage, a 286 goals against average, and 1 shutout. They're 14 games with 9 wins.
Gretz for you follow 2 on 3-man PK.
Is that it?
I'll try Demko for 1 game and if he shits the bed it's Marky forever.
Okay. Yeah, so that's it.
The reign of
tomorrow,
Markstrom is over. Emoji crab.
tomorrow,
That's
I
it. Thank you.
tomorrow I will stream at around the same time, 10:30. Um, and I'll hopefully again Connor will be on. I'm gonna let him know earlier in the day that it's gonna be 10:30, just so he will at least try to be here. I know it's kind of hard because he also works like me, so um, but yeah. So I'm gonna try to focus on the Rangers. Um, that seems to be a good series. Holtby versus Shesterkin on against their old teams. I think that's interesting. Um, yeah. So I'm gonna look to stream tomorrow Rangers Capitals and then maybe play a couple games there since it seems we are closing in on elimination games. So that's the aim for tomorrow. See ya, boys.